Hello everyone, Callum here from KB Ants and welcome back to yet another video. In today's video I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the Venus Nest by Wakooshi. So sit back, relax and hope you enjoy the video. So the Venus Nest came really well packaged and it came fairly quickly as well. And it was actually bigger than I thought it was going to be, which is a plus for me, to be honest. And also to mention that I've got the newer version with a hole on the outworld side which you can expand the nest, and this is a list of instructions, so step-by-step instructions for setting up the Venus Nest, which is really good. And that's the plug that covers the hole I was talking about, which to me was a big game changer, because when I'm sure most of you have seen Rob J's video reviewing this nest, and the only thing I could not like about the nest is the fact that it wasn't easy to expand, which it is now that there's a hole that you can add some tube into. It's a really nice looking nest, nice and compact, it won't take up too much space. Quick time lapse of me peeling off the protective foil to stop the acrylic getting scratched in transit. And that red acrylic, it's got a little cutout so you can see the water level of the test tubes easier. And it's got a screw lock lid, and basically you've got to have the arrow pointing at that little notch so that it can open up and you can take the lid off. In any other direction it's locked in place. Really easy to take off. And also the acrylic for the outworld can be taken out for easy cleaning, and the bottom of the outworld can be taken out for easy cleaning for when you want to reuse it, which is really good. And I've got to say also, I feel really privileged that Wakooshi have let me review this nest, because I just love the look of all their products. And that's the plug that you take out, and it uses a standard size tubing, 15mm I think, so it makes it a hell of a lot easier to expand now. You could even connect it to another Venus Nest, which is really good. And for me that was the only thing I could have not liked about the other version, is that the fact that it would have been difficult to expand your colony. But obviously Wakooshi have listened and fixed that problem, and now it's just a perfect nest. So the test tubes, you just push them up from the bottom, and that's how you want to detach them from the whole module. And it just fits into a circle that you put in, and then just with downward movement it clicks into place. So far I love the look of this nest, I really do. I can't wait to get some ants in it. I think the ant lady's sending me a Fidola indica colony next week, a free queen colony, and I'm going to be putting them into this to fully test out the nest. I'm pretty sure they'll do excellent in the nest, to be honest. And also there's little knockouts that you use a some pliers or something like that to take out for when you want to use a heat cable, and it's in the optimal position so that you have a heat gradient within the test tubes, which is really good. And I do like it because I don't really like nests that you have to have the heat cable on top or underneath and have the nest not sit even on your ant rack or whatever you use. So this way it sits nice and flush and flat, and it's in a perfect spot for the test tubes to give them a gradient. It's just a stunning looking nest, it really is. I really like it. I think Ant's Hood looked at this nest, and I don't think he really liked it, but to be honest I can't see any problems with it. I like the look of it. It's really functional, easy to use, especially now you've got the hole to expand it. So yeah, I don't think his points were valid, to be honest, but yeah. So let's take a look at setting up the test tubes, and for my cat wanted to say hello also. Whenever I seem to be doing videos, he seems to want to see what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm sure most of you know how to do a test tube setup, but if you don't, I'll show it in this video. You want one test tube at roughly 80%, and that's just going to be primarily used for a water source for your ants. And you want two at 40%, and these test tubes will be used mainly for nesting. So you have two test tubes for nesting and one for water. The two for nesting want to go in the two bigger holes. You simply slot them in and then push them down. If it feels difficult to push down, make sure you spin the test tube, or make sure it's seated in it properly before you put any more pressure on it, otherwise you could crack the test tube. So you've got the two nesting test tubes in the two bigger holes, and then you want your water test tube in the smallest hole. I could have filled that test tube up a bit more because it's not at 80%, but it's only for the video. I'll redo it again before I get the Fidolia indica colony to go into this nest. But yeah, I really do love this nest. I can't wait to properly try it out with ants. I think that's it for this video. If you like the video, please remember to like and subscribe and hit the little bell to stay up to date with all my latest videos. Thank you for watching.